Hello, g'day, here we are. We were going to make a video about the dark mutt and its failsafe problem, but I've decided instead that I'm going to quickly make a short video about, well, making a camera mount for my desk or my workstation here. I want to do it cheap. I'll give you a little look at the workstation in a second, but basically I'm using one of these, cheap as all chips, little camera mount that I use for taking up, you know, with the cheap camera that I don't mind breaking, the little Samsung, and some PVC pipe, and clamp, and of course a couple of bolts and nuts for that to hold it there. Now where am I going to be attaching this, you might ask? Well, bear with me and I'll show you in a second. So this is my workstation. This is where I build things and keep the majority of my small work tools. Tools that are for small jobs, or jobs that aren't large in physical size. Those other tools are kept somewhere else. And as you can see, it's a rack, storage up there, storage down there, and some homemade shelves just made out of bits that were lying around and different containers that were lying around and whatnot. And so I'm going to put the hoop for the mount up here behind this light that runs under here, two bolts that will come up, and or maybe just over here, I'll move some stuff around, but somewhere around there, two bolts will come up and you'll be able to take it off, put it on, tie the bolts up, got tools right there, right, so, and stick it in there. So how does it work? Well, just adjust the camera again for you. Right, so what do we need to do here? Well, we need something, a piece of pipe long enough for this. So, how long is this? 14 centimeters to be a safe length. Put that to the side for the moment. That up there. Put that to the side for the moment. Probably should have changed the props on that quad before I got on with this, but it just seemed like a good idea. Okay, so what we got here? Can you see that? So I'm working from the side here until I get the proper camera mount. Let's get my head in the way too much as well before. So that's 14. Pull out a pen. And just mark that up. I mean, it doesn't need to be incredibly on the money here. If I want to be neat, I'm just going to slap the end against a belt sander and should be right. Okay, so just mark that up roughly. I'm not building a rocket ship over here. That's not straight, is it? We'll do a little measuring just for fun in a second. So we're at 14 there. We're basically 15, that's fine. Just lop it off. I'll cut it straight when I do. And now I'll just set up to cut the piece of pipe. Alright, so we're set up. Alright, so we're set up to cut the pipe. We're not wasting time today. No mucking about, Joe. And let's just cut it up. Actually, it's going to get in the way. Quick reassessment. Okay. Whoops. I'll try to cut those loud. I will have cut those loud noises down in post. Alright, and there we go. Reasonably flat. Little second on the sander, that'll be absolutely flat, and we all know what that looks like, so I'll show you anyway. Actually, no I won't, because the belt sander is all the way in my shed, and I'm just going to use the little hand sander to do it. I'll have to reset up. Okay, back with the hand sander, just a nice little unit like that. that enough? So this got even simpler, as you can see, and this is basically it. It's not incredibly sturdy, but it's not going to go anywhere with that weight on it. Look. Anyway, now to test with the camera. Okay, so yes, no, I was kidding. I'm not going to test a camera on that. I like my family and I'm borrowing cameras off them at the moment, so yeah. So what I'm going to do is drill, excuse me. So what I'm going to do is drill this in here, but not here because that would go into the light. So about there seems good to me. Actually, no, it doesn't. To be honest, I don't want to cut into the clearance from a shelf that much. So, yep, just 5 centimeters back. It's about there. But that's about there. Sorry. Now, I'm just going to drill that one, then make sure it's nice and straight afterwards. The plan goes like this. That's going to get bolted there. One side will have a slightly longer screw with an ordinary nut until I probably just keep with an ordinary nut. This side's going to have a slightly shorter screw with a lock nut. And I'll undo one side to loosen it up to pull the pipe out. It's going to be nice and tight. That's probably what I want. I'm probably just going to really put some hot glue on these down the bottom when I finally put them in and tap them up. So that's one hole. Yes, I'm definitely going to need that extra height on one of those. And a square. The old stealth square out. It was just needing some restoration, and I had black rust guard on hand. Turn that around. It's annoying. So just use the short side. Now, I'm only going to be eyeing this up, but at least it'll feel good. That's marked. Beautiful. And I'll just drill it like I did. Two-step process like the last one. Probably not necessary, but you know. So there's our tubey whacker. Bolt up this side and on. Okay, nice. So there it is. I'll put the camera in once. Excuse me. I'll put the camera in 1 second. But so what did we need? We needed 15 centimeters of 23mm internal diameter pipe, PVC pipe. one probably 24mm or 25mm diameter U-clamp, two 4.5mm bolts with a lock nut and a normal one, and not even a real drill. In fact, you don't even need any power tools except for that. You could do it just with that and a hacksaw. But yeah, if anyone's looking out there, you know, thinking, how am I going to hang up this camera or something like that, how am I going to get this going, there you go. Just go and slap that together and then go think of a better idea, because that's what I'm going to go do after I do a few videos. Just to demonstrate, I'll do it here. That in. Face the camera down, always helps. So the same curve, pointy end up to space. And there you go. Camera on. And I don't know if you can see that screen, but you know, that should be working absolutely fine. Marvelous, alright. Now, let's get on with the next project.
Thank you for watching. Have a great day.